Hello everyone, how you guys doing? This is me Redblade and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So this is Raid news time and we will start immediately on that one. This Wednesday, November 29th, we are planning to launch a guaranteed champion event and guess what? It's the Void Guaranteed Lego. After so damn long. I've been saving my void charts for so damn long and finally it's happening. We by the way completed Ugir the Vim meter. We are done with the fusion. So it's going to be well cannon and it's going to cost us 100 charts. So well cannon, he's the undead horde, void Lego. I'm not having him. So my thoughts on this champion is really interesting champ to be honest. His A1 attack one enemy. This attack ignores shield buffs, pretty decent, and then has 60 book up to 80% chance of increasing the duration of all debuffs on the target. So that's a pretty significant A1. But besides that, has 100% chance of applying debuff spread effect, taking two random debuffs from the target and placing them all on all enemies under a hex debuff. So this is really solid A1 to be honest, like 80% chance of increasing the duration of all debuffs, and then if there is hex is going to be a debuff spread. So it's really solid debuff, really solid A1. Sorry, and then for A2 hex of blades. Definitely, that's not my hexes though. So hex of blade, AoE. The attack deals single target damage to each target individually rather than AoE damage. So that's some interesting wording right there. Like usually they say attack all enemy, but now they're saying that this will deal single target damage to each target individually. So it's pretty interesting. And before attacking has an 80% chance of placing hex debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, and this will ignore 20% of each enemy's resistance for each dead ally. The damage of this skill increased by 10% for each debuff on enemy. So it's pretty solid to be honest, like a really nice E2. And then this is where his kit become really interesting. So he targets an ally, and if the ally is alive, kill them and unlock a secret skill, Malice Unleashed. This A4, the secret skill, also plays weaken debuff for 2 turns and true fear debuff for 1 turns on all enemies. These debuffs cannot be resisted or blocked. Then fill this champion's turn meter by 75%. It would be so damn lovely if it was 100%, like they did with Wukong, but it's 75%. And there's a second condition to this. If the ally is dead, heals this champion by 50% of the dead ally's max HP. If all allies are dead, also unlock a secret skill. This one, place a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. The value of the shield is equal or to any surplus heal. If this champion already has a shield buff, the value of the shield is increased by any surplus heal. Then fill this champion's turn meter by 75%. So if you ask me, it's really funky and unique kind of kit, and I've been talking with my friends and they said this works decent with Sun Wukong because of his revives. So I was like, yeah, that's true, and it's a pretty decent and pretty unique kind of mechanism here on this A3. And then the last one, the secret skill, no cooldown or anything. We just have to use this A3 for this A4. So attack one enemy. Its melee unleashed. Before attacking, steal all buff from the target. This effect cannot be resisted. So that's pretty nice. If the target has attack equal to or higher than this champion's attack, this attack gains a bonus damage multiplier. And equal to the target's attack, not applicable on boss. Okay, so if you are hitting a nuker, then it will be like pretty crazy damage with this unique kind of multiplier increase. If the target's attack is less than this champion attack, then this attack will ignore 50% of the target's defense. So for example, if you are going against someone like a Duchess who is hard to kill, or Python, so first you will steal all the buffs from them, and then definitely you will have more attacks on them, so you will ignore the defense, and there's going to be you will build him in lethal or savage with cruel, so this will hit like a cannon for sure. And besides that, this attack will also ignore block damage, unkillable, shield, and ally protection. So even Necret can't save the person to get killed. I wish it was also included Stone Skin. That would be even more crazier then. But it's still very nice. Besides Stone Skin, it can ignore anything. Place a block revive debuff if the target is killed. So this is really solid, like really solid, and it's it's for sure going to hit well. Definitely with this 50% target defense ignore. But to be honest, I still rate Baron more than him. Baron's A4 is still way more better because of AoE and the requirements for killing an ally and then having this unlocked. It's kind of hard to get this working. To be fair, his kit really need a rework in my opinion, because it's too damn hard to make it work, and there's big possibility of getting sheeped by this, and even getting sheeped by this, so you are going to kill your ally and then you will turn into a sheep. So it kinda is funny, but it's the reality. So this passive, place a shield buff on this champion each time an ally or enemy dies. The value of the shield buff is equal to 50% of the dead champion's max HP. The shield buff cannot be removed, stolen, or transferred. So it's going to be a protected shield. I guess if this champion is already under a shield buff, the value of the shield is increased by 50% of the dead champion's max HP. Does not activate when a boss or minion dies. So this also have a passive effect, that was the active effect. So on the passive effect, whenever an enemy hits this champion while they are under shield buff, place a random debuff on the attacking enemy. True fear, freeze, provoke, petrification, sleep, stun debuffs, and placed for one turn. So there are like bunch of CC debuffs which can be done on the target who are attacking under a shield, and any other debuff are placed for two turns will. What do you mean by that? There is still possibility to place like debuffs other than these, like for example a poison or HP burn. It's kind of weird. Will ignore 20% of enemies' resistance for each dead ally. Okay. Cannot place boss exclusive debuffs like Sheep or Smite. Okay. So, okay, there's heal reduction as well. Oh, damn. Damn, he can literally place every debuff in the game. Okay, that's a pretty weird stuff going on with the passive effect. Then increase ally speed in arena battle by 30%. So he got the high arena aura. Damn, he looks sick. He look crazy good, man. So this is the guaranteed champion, and the event will last for 47 hours. So you will not have whole too much time to collect shards and then go for him. Besides that, on the same day, there's going to be 3x event for speed artifact at the Dragon's Lair. So we always hunt for speed artifacts when it comes to dragon. So I personally think that it's going to be a great event. Like speed is like a wonderful set for everyone. Early game, mid game, end game. It's always useful, but in end game nowadays, besides the speed set, all the other sets are kinda not the best and not appealing enough. And on Friday, December 1st, they are launching 3x event for dropping Ogren tribe accessories at the Spider Den. Personally, it's the most less appealing event. Like Ogren tribe accessories, why we need that? For who? For Ugir the Vermeter? No thanks, we have a bunch of them. Well, there you go, guys. That's it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.